Global share markets ended last week higher and across the week had a pretty good outcome. Some of the negative data we have been seeing coming through over the past few weeks was slightly more subdued towards the end of last week. Saudi Arabian shares were also higher, and this type of news should be positive for us here in New Zealand. With oil prices increasing, this is good news for the Middle Eastern countries, and they have been demanding more product coming out of New Zealand. Their central bank has indicated that economic growth in the year ahead should be around 3.5%, so this should see further demand for our export commodities, particularly for dairy. Well, the Australian dollar has hit parity against the US dollar. On the 15th of October, it topped out at 1.004 against the US dollar. This is the first time it's hit parity since it floated in 1983. The Australian Treasurer has indicated the reasons for this is the relative strength of the Australian economy, as well as its much higher interest rates compared to the US and the European economies. The Australian has weakened slightly and does start this week trading at 99 cents against the US dollar. The Kiwi dollar remains strong, and while it was trading around 76.5 towards the middle of last week, it starts this week and Monday morning trading at 75.60 against the US dollar. New Zealand beef schedule prices were little changed over the past week, and it is likely that the high New Zealand dollar will be hampering the ability for meat companies to pass on higher international prices. US imported beef prices did increase over the past week, and this is not typical for this time of year. However, supply remains tight, and we are expecting it to remain this way in the short term. Of interest to farmers will be expectations around consumption in the US market. Beef consumption is expected to decrease in the coming 12 months. Chicken is the only meat product that is expected to increase, and consumers in the US market are now eating about 1/3 more chicken than beef. This could have some slightly more long-term impacts. However, decreases in consumption for beef is going to be offset by lower supply, and so we aren't expecting it to have big changes in terms of prices.